Welcome, dear friend, in the sweetness of the Bible, video number 926. We read from Deuteronomy chapter 10 from verse 12. The title is The Essence of the Law. And now, Israel, what does the Lord your God require of you? But to fear the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, to serve the Lord and your God with all your heart and with all your soul, and to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command you today for your good. Indeed, heaven and the highest heavens belong to the Lord your God. Also the earth with all that is in it. The Lord delighted only in your father to love them, and he chose their descendants after them, you above all people, as it is this day. Therefore, circumcise the foreskin of your heart, and be stiff-necked no longer. For the Lord your God is God of gods, and the Lord of lords, the great God, mighty and awesome, who shows no partiality, nor takes a bribe. And we can read this also about the God of God in many places, but one of them is in Daniel chapter 2, verse 47. We can read, The king answered Daniel and said, Truly your God is the God of gods, the Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets, since you could reveal this secret. Then the king promoted Daniel in the kingdom. And with regard to partialities, no partialities, we can read that just one verse in Peter, in Acts chapter 10, 34. In verse 34, Peter was preaching to some people. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, In truth, I perceive that God shows no partiality, but every nation, whoever fears him and works righteousness, is accepted by him. The word which God sent to the children of Israel, preaching peace through Jesus Christ. He is Lord of all. That word you know, which was proclaimed throughout all Judea and began from Galilee after the baptism which John preached, how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and with power, who went about doing good and healing all who were oppressed by the evil, and healing all who were oppressed by the devil, for God was with him. So up to here we can see that is confirmed in other verses in the Bible. And in verse 18 we read, He administers justice for the fatherless and the widow, and loves the stranger, giving him food and clothing. Therefore love the stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall fear the Lord your God, you shall serve him, and to him you shall hold fast, and take oaths in his name. He is your praise, and he is your God, who has done for you these great and awesome things which your eyes have seen. Your fathers went down to Egypt with 70 persons, and now the Lord your God has made you as the stars of heaven in multitude. And that means God has fulfilled his promise to Abraham in Genesis 15, verse 5 and 6. Thank you.